Martha Stewart's home interior design style is the epitome of gracious living, an effortless blend of refinement, functionality, and American charm. Her interiors carry a sense of timelessness, filled with light, order, and beauty in the everyday. There is nothing overly ornate or fussy about the spaces she creates, yet they feel complete, curated, and rich in texture and tone. From country-inspired cottages to grand, stately homes, Martha's design approach centers around calm color palettes, high-quality materials, thoughtful organization, and an appreciation for heritage and craft. When you enter a space influenced by Martha Stewart's design philosophy, you're greeted by a sense of serenity. The colors are soft and grounded in nature: creamy whites, gentle grays, soft greens, pale blues, and muted taups. These shades are chosen not to dazzle but to calm, to invite you to stay, to reflect, and to enjoy the surroundings. Walls are often painted in historical or custom mixed tones that shift subtly throughout the day as light moves through the space. The overall effect is one of quiet elegance, a backdrop that allows the objects, textures, and forms within the room to truly shine. Texture is essential in Martha's interiors. Linen, wool, and cotton dominate upholstery and drapery, while natural materials like sisal, jute, or antique oak appear in rugs and floors. Furniture selections feel like heirlooms, often inspired by American colonial or Shaker styles, with clean lines and solid craftsmanship. There's an honesty to the furniture: a handmade bench with peg joints, a painted cupboard showing years of use, a trestle table worn smooth from countless meals and gatherings. These pieces aren't just decor. They're part of a life well lived. One of the most distinctive elements of Martha Stewart's interiors is her dedication to utility as beauty. Her rooms are highly organized but never cold. Open shelving is perfectly arranged with stacks of dishes, mixing bowls, baskets, and glassware. Items are grouped by color or material, turning everyday kitchenware into decorative statements. In her design world, the functional is beautiful. The way copper pans hang from a ceiling rack, how a stack of white linen napkins sits folded on an open shelf, how pantry items in clear glass jars bring visual harmony to a cabinet. The kitchen is perhaps the most celebrated space in Martha Stewart's design repertoire. It serves as the heart of the home, blending culinary function with gracious aesthetics. You'll often find marble countertops, farmhouse sinks, vintage-inspired hardware, and custom cabinetry in soft grays or sage greens. Open shelves display cookbooks, bowls, and vintage kitchen tools, all arranged with Martha's trademark precision. The layout is practical, with dedicated workspaces for baking, prepping, and cooking, but it also feels like a space to linger, to sip tea at the island, to chat while stirring soup, to write in a recipe journal at the desk tucked beside the window. Dining areas are set with elegance but never excess. A long wooden table, perhaps antique or simply well-loved, sits beneath a lantern-style chandelier or a row of simple pendant lights. Chairs may be mixed but harmonious, some slip-covered, some painted. Table settings reflect seasonal abundance and natural inspiration. Creamware plates, pressed linen napkins, crystal glasses, and floral arrangements gathered from the garden. In Martha's world, entertaining isn't reserved for special occasions. It's woven into the rhythm of daily life. Living rooms in Martha Stewart interiors feel layered and lived in. Sofas are upholstered in sturdy but elegant fabrics, often neutrals with just a hint of warmth. Cushions in classic ticking stripes, soft plaids, or faded florals add comfort and charm. Coffee tables are filled with books on gardening, food, art, and design, pages slightly open as if recently browsed. Candles and glass hurricanes, potted herbs, and trays holding coasters, matches, or a small vase of clippings contribute to the overall feeling of intentional comfort. Bedrooms are serene retreats, never overstyled, always thoughtful. The bed takes center stage, dressed in layers of high-quality linens in shades of white, flax, or misty blue. Quilts and throws add a sense of coziness and tradition. Nightstands hold a classic lamp, a small stack of books, and perhaps a small dish for jewelry or personal items. There's often a bench at the foot of the bed, a reading chair in the corner, and plenty of natural light filtered through sheer drapes or Roman shades. Closets and dressers are neat and carefully considered, with even the smallest drawer treated with care. Bathrooms are clean and inviting, reflecting a spa-like simplicity. White subway tile, marble surfaces, vintage-style taps, and neatly arranged toiletries reflect both utility and elegance. Open shelving might hold stacks of fluffy white towels, apothecary jars with cotton balls and soaps, and woven baskets for personal items. Light is always soft, often from windows left uncovered or lightly veiled with linen. A sprig of lavender in a small vase, a hand towel embroidered with a monogram, a stool holding a stack of bath books. Each detail is purposeful and pleasing. In a Martha Stewart-inspired home, Outdoor spaces are treated with the same care as interiors. Gardens are lush but orderly, filled with clipped boxwood, seasonal blooms, herb beds, and gravel paths. Seating areas might feature wrought iron, teak, or weathered wood, with cushions in neutral tones. Porches and patios are extensions of the home, furnished with lanterns, planters, and a table always ready for lemonade or afternoon tea. Pergolas, trellises, and espaliered fruit trees reflect Martha's deep love of gardening and the way nature is invited into every corner of the home. Storage and organization are also key features of her interiors. Closets are immaculate, with matching hangers, labeled bins, and shelves perfectly aligned. Pantries and mudrooms are models of efficiency, yet visually beautiful. Woven baskets for shoes, glass jars for dry goods, hooks for gardening tools or hats. There's an incredible sense of control and ease in every system, turning the practical parts of life into aesthetic experiences. Art and decor reflect a deep appreciation for craftsmanship and history. Botanical prints, antique maps, architectural sketches, and fine art photography hang in simple frames. Collections are curated with restraint. A grouping of creamware pitchers on a shelf, a row of vintage cake stands, or a series of wooden cutting boards hung like art. Seasonal touches are common but never overdone. Pine cones and greenery in winter, seashells and linen in summer, apples and copper in the fall. Ultimately, Martha Stewart's home interior designs capture a way of life rooted in intention, order, and beauty. It's about celebrating tradition while embracing modern comfort. It's about investing in quality, caring for what you own, and finding pleasure in the details, whether that's the perfect cup of tea, the right shade of paint, or the joy of fresh flowers in the entryway. Her design philosophy teaches us that good design isn't just about looks, It's about living well, with grace, simplicity, and a touch of timeless charm.